way you could arrest me?
That nigga said, am I going to jail? What the fuck other jail is it? Hold on, that nigga funny. Hold on, let me listen to this one more time. Did that nigga just say, am I going to jail? Like it's a whole bunch of different jails around this motherfucker. Like it's one jail you go to, then it's a jail you go to. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Jail. But like, is there a way you could arrest me? Is there a way for me to make a call?
This nigga asking plenty questions. Oh, can you arrest me outside? Oh my god, dog. Yeah, he definitely shouldn't have been doing no crimes. What is he talking about? He don't know how this work, I see. He's not understanding. Employee caught stealing thousands. Think he can talk his way out.
The money that I owe. So
That's not how it works. Once you take the money, you now owe it through the prison system. Once you take the money, it's no more. Oh, can I just pay them the money? This is you need somebody beat the fuck up before I calm down. IRS. If you can figure out who exactly is that person, beat they ass, and then shit, we can jump them really. See, that's why I need you to beat they ass. I ain't gonna say, but yeah, I need you to beat their ass. Yeah, cause that's getting treacherous. I'm talking about him. I'm finna be pulling one of his moves. So like, is y'all talking about jail, or like is y'all talking about just a little, like what's the shit? Where Chicken at? Chicken probably on punishment or something, huh? Shit. Snoopy probably somewhere rich, spending a lot of money. Shit, you know where DDG at? If you wanna, you know, that'll make it go viral. That's probably far though, huh? You probably gotta be a little more specific, see. Said anybody beat up and I'll just start naming everybody. You probably should have said anybody beat up in Milwaukee. Nope. In Wisconsin, Snoop. You know, Snoop in the suburbs, rich nigga out in the outskirts. Motherfucker, damn near in Illinois, Waukegan, that shit. Local ops, yeah, local ops, yeah, no, local ops is tough. I got a few niggas who owe me money. You know, I got a few niggas who owe me money and just avoid me if you talking about that type, them type of ops type shit. But I doubt they got the money though. I doubt they got the money type shit. So, see, that's what I'm saying. I doubt they got the money. That's why they still owe me. I really doubt they got the money. That's why they still owe me. So I really don't got no ops, you know. Dang. Fuck. Let me see. Oh, I got a good one. You know what you could do? You know what you could do. Remember when me and Snoop said, I know exactly who you can beat up, and it's a Friday? Oh, yeah. You got all your friends. They finna go ahead and get a good old day of work. They finna get off in the middle of the night. I can't say too much, but there you go. I just want like, just give me, shit, let me see. Since it's Friday, it's probably a good day for them on Friday, huh? So just give me like $450. Just give me like $450. You damn near gonna get like 3-4 out of them. You damn near gonna get like 3-4 out of them tonight. See, you bullshitting. You ain't angry enough. See, you ain't angry enough. I'm telling you who got the bag. You ain't angry enough. I'm telling you who got the bag.
He was just the friendly face behind the register. To his manager, a reliable
What's that?
employee who never showed up late. But beneath the surface was a digital con in motion. During routine transactions, he quietly scanned extra gift cards, rerouting the balances into his Cash App.
Ooh.
By the time anyone noticed, he had already stolen thousands.
Ooh.
Hello.
He was rerouting the money. Oh, he was going crazy.
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Deputy Del Plato.
My name is Deborah. I'm an asset protection manager with Walgreens.
Okay.
This is, what's your full name?
Plus,
What's your last name?
Okay.
So, why don't you tell the officer what he's been going on?
You is tripping, boy. Don't tell that nigga nothing.
from
You're employed here?
yes, sir.
How long you been working here?
A few months, sir.
A few months this year or
Yes, sir.
last year?
This year, sir.
Okay. And what's your title here?
So this nigga, it's only May. It only been 5 months in a year. So this nigga only been working there a few months and started stealing money from him. Said fuck stealing time. He said fuck stealing items. He said I'm stealing giffies. Giffies. I'm a gift man. Gift man. Oh man, yeah. You cook, Lorenzo. You cooked.
Customers.
Customer service? Okay. You're not a manager or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Alright, so what are we getting, what are we brought in the office for?
Are you asking me that, sir?
Yeah, tell him what you did. I have a statement.
So,
Tell him what you did. Tell him what you did. You admitting to shit, Lorenzo? Oh my God. See? He thought he was getting out of this. He told him a statement and all. Yeah, that's going to be used to prosecute you, sir. Yeah, you're going to be able to pay it back after we take you to jail and stuff. After we book you in, after we give you these charges. Oh yeah, you going to pay it back, all right? We got you, Lorenzo. It's okay. You don't even gotta, no, he must like talking. That's okay. Just go and talk it out.
Very nice.
bring up some gift cards to
Uh,
pay
uh,
for,
uh.
like school, things like that.
Nigga thought that's gonna work. Oh, I was paying for schooling.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so we're looking at a theft from the business.
and they said that there's a possibility that the company will let me pay back, which I'm willing to do.
That's what they tell you just so you can sit there like a dumbass. Oh my God, dumbass.
And they said that there's a possibility that, if you're okay with that,
Right now, is 2,100 grand huh?
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
prosecuted if I were to.
What they say?
2,100 grand huh?
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
prosecuted. if I were to
2,100.
pay back today on the spot,
So
and then I would be terminated.
I couldn't negotiate anything like that. That's not
Dumbass.
my job per se.
They wouldn't have called them if they let you do that.
Charges may or may not be pressed.
At this point, he doesn't have $2,100 on him, so the company does want to pursue the prosecution.
But I'm able to.
Okay, but
That's
that's
right.
not his now we're past that point right now.
Dumbass.
Those are all the transactions.
Okay.
that he did,
Dumbass.
and he did 2 today for a total of $400.
And you did it today? Oh, he's cooked. And you did it today, and you got caught doing it today. It ain't even nothing you previously did. You actively still doing it. He said, yeah, my job's sweet. I'm getting good. I don't need no extra hours. I'm getting checks off them. Getting checks out their ass. I'm finna go work at Walgreens. Fuck it.
You put it on the Cash App.
Yes,
Is it still, you still have that $400 on the Cash App?
Oh wow.
The 2 that he did
So there
today.
were 2 today,
for $400.
Oh
and
wow.
the receipts are
All the
for going
receipts
back.
are right there, and he also has the video in there. Every single one is on video as well.
Okay. They're on right there.
He tripping.
Yeah, we don't do thumb drives anymore, right? We give you a link.
An Axon line?
Yeah. Are you guys able to do the Axon line?
They can't, but I can. But it's.
Yeah, we try not taking thumb drives anymore. They want to write on the Axon link.
You know, I just got an Axon link from somebody.
Alright, 20.
That's how they want it now.
You know how long
We can
this-
take that, but like I said, it won't get up because the problem is that doesn't get shared with the state.
Do a touchdown.
State doesn't
Mate.
have access
So-
to the
There's nothing that
That's
you
why it
could
has
do
to go to
Not
the
at this
account
point.
before they have.
prosecution.
For what?
You're saying that there's nothing that you could do to
There's nothing we can do about that at all.
Prosecution.
Are you a juvenile? How old are you?
I'm 18, sir.
18. Okay, so you wouldn't qualify for. A,
He still think he can get out of this. He said, what'd he say?
Okay, so you wouldn't qualify for a juvenile first offender program.
So you're
That's
saying
probably what you're
jail.
talking about. Yeah, you're looking at grand theft for the amount of.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
100.
even if I can pay it back, I'm still.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's not our fault.
Yeah, that's
we
not
don't-
our fault.
We don't play. That's Walgreens. We don't negotiate with that stuff.
So is there a
They've obviously contacted us for a reason.
They
Is there a way
said
for
yes,
Walgreens to
prosecute.
take back?
Huh?
I mean, listen, like I said, that's not up to me. That's up to Walgreens being a victim.
They looked it up and you didn't have that much on your paycheck, so they said yes, prosecute and
No.
terminate.
But you're saying that they said that because I didn't have the money on it.
On,
But if I was
on
able-
your paycheck, so that's why, so we can't do any more negotiating, okay?
No, but I'm saying even if I was able to like get the money, like if I would ask my mother or my father, even if it's not on my paycheck necessarily, if I was to get
Yes, they're saying yes. You're going to jail. They don't want it. Your paycheck ain't got it, so they don't want to give it to you. They want to send you to jail. What he don't understand, you would have been better off just running. Why do y'all go to the back room with the managers and let them lock the doors to y'all? I'm not going to the back room. If the interview was back there, that was the only time I went back there. What am I going to talk to you in the back room for? Am I finna change my schedule? If I didn't ask to talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. I'm telling you that right now. I'm probably not going to go back there. I'm sorry to tell you that. Just talk to me out here. I don't even want to go back there. That seems set up-y. Looks like you're setting me up, lady.
money and pay the money back.
Buddy, you're going to
Is
jail.
there a way that you can
What don't you understand?
see if they would be able to change their mind on the
They're not changing their mind.
determination, just the prosecution part. Even if I was able to pay the money like right now and not like
You couldn't
drag
leave the
it
store
out.
until it was
That's okay.
paid.
I understand that. I wouldn't want to.
So what are you saying that you'd possibly be able to make a phone call to settle
Yes,
this
yes,
debt
sir.
right now?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to
Like I
say.
said, that's not.
That's up to
that's
the
not
Walgreens,
up to
that's
me.
not us.
Is there a
No,
way that you could
I'm gonna talk to the
please
officers and the store
negotiate
manager outside. I mean, they've already
and
taken
see if
their
I could
time
just
to
make a
come
call,
here.
not leave the store?
This nigga is out of here.
They have places to be, I have places to be.
I understand.
Okay. Now you got places to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here.
Is it okay if I make a call now?
Hold on a second.
Hold on. Let's stay here.
Sorry, man.
Now you got places to be. Bitch, you work here every day at the same time. You don't got nowhere to be.
I thought it was really likely that he's gonna come up with $2,100 today.
Even if you did, no.
Even if that's what I'm saying. Even if you did, I can't tell him
No,
or
we
tell
don't.
you guys, hey,
And
if you pay this,
I already told you that
we
that's
won't
not
pursue
gonna
charges.
happen.
Disrespectful to
This
the
is a
store what he
Walgreens
did.
thing,
He said that
and
he
it's
said
up
he
to
didn't
what
know.
if
He said he didn't know what
Walgreens
was
wants to be a
wrong.
victim, or if Walgreens just wants to terminate and trespass an employee.
We want to trespass. We want to also make a.
You want to prosecute.
We want to, hey, we're not going to tolerate this. We want the other.
We want to tolerate.
It's too close to here. I would rather prosecute. He's a liar. He's like, no. Just
No.
And you know what? When I first started talking to him, he knew what asset protection was. He knew what loss
He's
prevention
done it
was.
before.
He's probably been terminated as from a
Maybe.
previous company. Because no, he knew what asset protection was. He knew what shrink was. He almost described my job at the beginning. You know.
So because I know what asset protection is, I'm a criminal. Fucking pasty pilgrims. What does that got to do with anything? I don't get that. That don't even make sense.
Okay.
Just tell him though. He keeps repeating the same thing over and over. Just tell him to shut up.
The thing is that he's, and I get it, but he's afraid that it's going to mess up his career going to school, but he should have thought about that long before he did this.
Right. And like I said, that's not my call.
Kids from the time they're in kindergarten know you don't steal. You You know what I mean? From the time that they
Oh, brother.
steal. Because I didn't know that it was.
So listen, regardless.
Right,
you
shut up.
Didn't know.
Y'all
the
just
money,
wanna talk.
You can't get the money. I just need to know the decision on whether we're prosecuting criminally or if we're documenting and trespassing from the store completely. That's something that you guys should probably have a discussion right now and then let me know. Okay?
We're going to prosecute criminally.
Okay.
Have them arrested.
Have him arrested. I don't know what he thought. I could have told him that.
What's that?
I ran him. I didn't know if you heard him.
No, I didn't. Okay. So here's the situation. I talked to Walgreens.
I could have told you that, buddy.
Obviously, representatives, they want to pursue criminal charges. Okay. I know you agreed to pay them
Yeah,
back,
head down.
you know,
That's the
whatever.
side.
I guess it's beyond the point to where they're willing to agree to that. So we're gonna have to go this route. So any payback would be through a restitution through the courts. Have you ever been arrested before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for what?
It was a drive
A what?
drive. It was
Driving?
street racing, but I wasn't, so it got like dismissed.
Okay. Alright,
It was
here's what
street
I'm gonna do.
racing,
Okay,
but I
right
wasn't.
now, you're not free to leave. We're doing a criminal investigation. Let's see if you like.
This nigga ain't making himself no better. Nigga said, yeah, it was street racing, but I ain't do it. Why nigga got street racing, now he got theft, grand theft. Oh, man. Yeah, this is getting stickier and stickier, buddy.
Provide a statement. Okay, as far as you know what
And he
what
writing
occurred here.
statements. Yeah.
I'm not done. I have to look at one more thing, but it's a very good chance.
Also, there's still a possibility.
No.
Let me read this to you, okay?
That's all on 03 Arrowhead.
I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you got the following constitutional rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. It must be done on your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand those rights as I have read them to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With those in mind, are you choosing to speak with me about the incident?
Is that a good idea?
Is that a good idea? Oh my god, nigga. This nigga, he's gonna fight him. He's annoying.
Make a recommendation. I just basically, are you willing to speak with me today about what's been going on? So, talking to them, they said that you've basically been engaged in an ongoing course of action, loading gift cards fraudulently.
Loading gift
The drawer's
cards
been coming up
fraudulent.
short, and you've been pocketing the money. So, the gift cards, okay. They said that there were some transactions today that were done, I guess, on your phone.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how that works. You'll have to explain it to me. But so right now, the allegations right now are grand theft. Okay, from Walgreens. How long have you been employed here?
3 months.
2 months, just this year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you work the registers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, from what I've described to you that you've been accused of, which I saw your statement as well. How does it work with loading the gift cards?
You just type it in. And
Okay.
Just
So describe to me what you were doing.
You just said you don't gotta
Yeah.
explain it to me, and now you're gonna explain it to him after he told you. You don't even gotta explain it to me. All right, let's hear, guys.
just scan it, and then just type in the.
Is it like a sale? You scan it like a sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be
And
like
then
so.
and then you load it You
Yeah,
load the
you
gift
just
card
type the
through the
money in.
register.
You just type the amount, and then you just like proceed with the transaction.
Okay. And then you complete the transaction.
Right.
And then
Yep.
There's no like touching of like money.
no, not physical money because
Right,
it's loaded up on the gift card.
Yeah.
And then you would keep the gift card.
Right.
Okay, without paying the money into the register.
Right.
Okay. You know that's wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
You know that's theft from a business who's already paying you a paycheck, who's trusting you to work for the store on their behalf, right? So that's what we're dealing with. They're telling me that this has been an ongoing course of action since the beginning of April. Do you know about how many times you've loaded gift cards?
This nigga is crazy. Why would you continue talking?
Just because it's so many?
Not necessarily. It's just like I just don't really like. I wasn't really thinking about it too much.
Okay. Let me ask you this real quick.
Right.
This is a statement you did with
Yes, sir. With Miss Deborah.
Miss Deborah, as far as regarding the actions that happened here. Okay. You wrote this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you swear that what you wrote in here was true?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did she even make the call?
Call the who?
Call who?
She said she was gonna speak to.
I don't know because I wasn't with her the whole time.
This is how easy they lie to y'all guys. I hope y'all can motherfucking stop believing that the cops is on your side. No, they didn't make no call. No, he just said I wasn't even with them the whole time. The only thing he did was talk to them and walk back in. Like, stop thinking these niggas is on your side. Dork, just go to jail, take the process.
But they've determined that they are going to pursue charges.
And there's still no way that I could potentially try to.
No.
Even if I asked again to maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I asked them, I told them I need a clear answer, basically before I proceed, any further, and unfortunately, this is the decision
Can I just
that
make
they've
one more
made.
attempt?
One more time for what?
For me to. Did she leave?
No, they're still here. But I understand what you're saying,
Right.
but we are beyond that. They are beyond that. Okay.
I don't know what this guy don't
Asking
get.
again isn't gonna do anything because we've already had that conversation and the decision has already been made. Okay. That's why, like, had this just been a one-time deal, and then you came back, oh my God, I'm so sorry, this is what I did, here's the money back, no harm, no foul, maybe this could have been
It wouldn't. It
a
wouldn't.
scenario.
It wouldn't.
You may have just been terminated. But like I said, there are numerous transactions totaling up to $2,100.
Right.
So it basically just shows he's still doing it, he's still doing it, he's still doing it. So why is he
Damn,
still doing
21.
it? You know what I mean? So
Okay, so is there a way for me to make a call to organize the money that I owe?
So here's the thing. We're not gonna make phone calls to make payment. Okay?
Sorry? I'm sorry.
We're not going to make phone calls to make a payment to Walgreens for the amount. Okay.
It's
This
now
will be restitution.
Jail.
What's up?
Basically decided by the courts whether you have to reimburse the money or not, and that's when that would be paid back. Okay. In the meantime, I wouldn't contact them.
This guy.
I wouldn't.
What a silly, goofy goober.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
So,
So most likely you're going to be trespassed. Normally, how this goes is they owe you a paycheck. It'll be sent to you in the mail.
Well, I don't even know if that, because the way she made it sound like they probably didn't take the paycheck, so.
I don't know.
It's part of their financial restitution, sounds like they're gonna take a check.
Okay. Oh, that's what she said. There's not enough money
Yeah.
in the paycheck.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking they're gonna take his paycheck for restitution, some of the restitution, but I think they're gonna do.
so
I don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
going to jail.
Yeah.
Like jail? Or like
Yeah.
hold
Do you have anything in your pockets?
like illegal?
No, like anything.
Yeah, I have my phones.
Okay. Stand up. Do me a favor. Just put your
Is
stuff.
there a way you could arrest me?
No. But
No.
we can try to conceal you. Okay. and try to keep you away from customers. I'm parked on the side of the building. I'm not parked at the front. Okay, we're not gonna make a big scene about this.
So the way I can call my mom.
Well, we can make some phone calls after this.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
make some
I don't
phone
know
calls.
the numbers off the top of my head though.
So that's fine. We'll
which
get it.
will not
We'll
be
get it from your.
access.
We'll get it from your phone. Okay, but I still got to write the report. Okay, we're gonna go back to the office, and then we'll wheel and deal on the phone if you need to notify your mother. Okay.
It's just like a
He finna cry.
sentence type of thing, like a jail sentence.
No, this is just for the initial charge. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you arrest me, like I'm going.
You're going to jail. You're being charged with a crime.
This nigga.
It's a non-violent crime. It's not domestic. If you talk to your mom later, she can bail you out. You can be out today, or you could be
Is it
out
possible
tomorrow.
I could be out today?
Yes. Yes.
They're just gonna cap to you.
Well, until
Until your court date.
you'll have to go to your court date,
Yes.
So she could bail me out, and then I'll.
but you'll be obligated to go to your court date.
Processing. I'll be straight up with you. Processing will take 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. When I got arrested the first time, they put me in a holding cell,
You're gonna go the same thing.
Yeah.
and then like I was there for like a lot of hours, and then they allowed her to bail me out.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
like so,
we
we
got a lawyer.
you got to realize something.
This
we
nigga-
once we get to the jail, that's beyond our control. That's not our side of the business. So how long they keep you in
It's
that
not
intake,
they
things like
problem.
that, that's on them. We can't tell you how long you're going to sit there for. There's no guarantees on that.
But there's a guarantee that I can get out today, is what you're saying. Or you can't guarantee that either.
Well, with a nonviolent crime, there should be able to put a bond on you.
What's a bond on a
I
felony?
think it's
3.
2,000.
I thought it was 3,000.
Was it 3? I thought it was 2.
So let's say it's 2 or 3,000 for the bond.
3,000.
You get it if they get a bond.
That's only
You only
200-300.
have to pay 10%. That's $200 or $300 with a promissory that you're going to go to court and you're not going to run.
Yeah, some type of collateral.
Yeah.
Okay.
She may have to sign her car or something. I don't know. Or pay the money up front and then they'll reimburse her. That's up between the bondsman and it's whoever posts your bond.
So anybody can pay my bond,
Anybody
Yeah.
can pay. Anybody
but do
can
they
pay
have to be here to pay the bond?
No, they got to pay the jail.
They got to pay the jail.
No, I'm saying not here, but I'm saying like they have to go to the jail.
Yes.
To pay the,
Yes.
The
In
jail.
order for your release, they
So
got
there's no way they could like
Can they do it over the phone?
I
do
don't
it
know
over
if they do
the
it on the
phone.
phone.
I don't know if they do it over the phone.
No, because it's cash. They're gonna pay cash.
Or they have to pay cash.
The bondsman may go there
Yeah.
and pay it.
The bondsman might be. Able
This
to
nigga, what
Your
the
family has to
fuck?
pay cash.
Why are they talking so much
Well,
with this
anybody who's
nigga?
bailing you out
Yeah.
has to pay
Whoever's
cash.
there, it could be a friend.
So
It
if
could be
I
a
call
friend.
a friend to bail me out, is there a way I could do this without
No.
my parents? Is
Yeah.
what I'm trying
Well,
to say.
yeah, without
Yes.
your parents.
Yes,
you make a
you're
phone call.
18.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a way
Yeah.
that I could do this without my parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fucking call them.
Potentially without them even knowing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're an adult.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
This
can
nigga said for real. He said, I just don't want my parents to know. He said, so I can do this without my parents? For real. Y'all serious. Y'all not lying to me.
And the worst case,
Can I write their numbers down?
You can,
If-
not-
when you give me
not
the opportunity,
here.
you give me the opportunity.
Yes.
yes, yes, but yes, you can contact friends, and friends can come. It doesn't matter who comes and pays cash.
The only thing is, I don't have any friends out here. They all live in like different states, like New York and Georgia.
Okay, well then,
So that's why I asked you.
Well, then
if
maybe
you were
one
able
of
to-
them will have to call a bondsman
Yeah.
on your behalf.
Right.
They can explain the charge and where
hopefully
you're
you have a
at,
friend that wants to put up collateral.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
and then they can pay the bondsman, and the bondsman.
Yes.
Uh.
Yeah, 'cause the bondsman will come take care and pay the cash. They can get a hold of a bondsman.
Otherwise, will they do OR maybe? They may release you in the morning, or they may release you on your own recognizance, which pays.
Well, what happened when I got arrested the first time? I think it was OR, but my parents, yeah, it was OR.
You weren't 18, were you?
I was.
Okay,
He had
It was-
to be
it was
18.
OR.
He had to be 18
But it was at like 4:00 in the morning.
because it's traffic.
could be.
Sorry.
It could be
if it,
4
like,
o'clock.
Okay, so we don't deal with that process. They
Yeah.
have their different time slots. They have all that stuff over there. We don't know when they release. We don't know that stuff.
I don't know
All we
the
know is
line,
court
shift
dates.
change, when the paperwork
This
goes
nigga
through, when the payment
traumatized,
goes through,
chat.
when notifications are made.
8
That's
a.m.
all.
is court. every morning 8 a.m. is court out west, so I can tell you that for a fact. That's about the only thing I know in that business is court's at 8 a.m. every morning, except for Sundays.
Okay.
They're on call for Sundays.
So, listen, I know you've been very respectful. We're trying to answer your questions.
I'm sorry for asking.
Oh, you're fine.
We're not, listen, we're not holding this against you. This is just something you and Walgreens are going to have to deal with.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
But for the time being, I need you to take your jewelry off, empty your,
Can I
put your
keep
stuff.
it?
You're going to keep your
We're
stuff.
gonna keep all
You
your
just
stuff.
can't wear it.
You can't wear it.
I have to put it into a separate property bag.
Okay.
I don't know if they want that lanyard that you have, so I'd just leave that. I mean,
You want to just leave it here?
The lanyard, yeah,
I would
we'll leave
just
here. It's
it.
probably
I'd
property of Walgreens.
Right. Okay.
Put that on the desk behind you.
Okay. And there's no way you could arrest me outside.
No.
No, trust me, we'll just walk
I just
out
don't
with
want
you.
people to see. That's the only.
I understand.
I can get up.
Yeah.
You have to empty out all your pockets.
You want to just put it right here?
Yep,
Yeah,
well,
right there.
right there. Right on that piece of paper. Take your earrings out.
I'd
Nose
say my
ring.
ears off.
Huh?
Well, if you don't take it out, that jail's
I
gonna
have to
take
take
it
this
out.
off?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. It's not
This
gonna close
nigga.
up in one day.
You
Well,
got-
then
you
you
got-
have to get it re-pierced.
Is there like
A mirror
a
now.
not a mirror like somewhere I could put it? Like
It's gonna go in a plastic
I just
bag.
wanna
We
lose
gotta put it in
We're
the
gonna
box.
put it in a bag. Okay. Nothing else in your pockets.
Oh no, I'm
did
sorry.
Somebody text you?
Yeah.
Who's that? Okay. Turn around. Put your hands on your back.
Last time.
This nigga. He's out of there,